Honorable Chief Guest Madam, Ramani Madam Enjarapu, respected teachers, dear parents, and my loving children. A very warm welcome to all of you and a very good evening. I tell you, I am very much elated to see my dear loving children getting dressed up in different dresses and getting performed on the stage in a very beautiful manner and a very synchronizing and coordinating way. This is really a moment wherein I am proud of the little ones, and really as the parents of your little ones, you should also be very proud of our little ones. And here shows the dedication of our teachers. I really extend my special thanks because the teachers are really very much dedicated and committed, so that they got out the real input of the kids. It's not that easy to get the children of this age group of LKG, UKG and first standard to make them come out of their shells, because this is the first time for them to come out of their shells, coming onto the stage, performing without any stage fear, hesitation, newness, and all the strange feelings are out. It's like, they have come out of their box. So this is where the special attention and thanks should be definitely there to our dear teachers. Because yes, we as directors sponsor and maybe we try to get them out, plan a curriculum and all these onto the paper. But ultimately the doers are our teachers. So this is the moment wherein I extend my special thanks to my teachers of all the blooms wherein they have got out the good output. And coming to the the activities wherein our kids have performed, I have made note a few points. I know I won't spend much time in front of you, but I have spotted few points wherein I just have to get it in front of you. The very first thing is, what exactly do a parent, as a parent, even I am a parent, as a parent, what do you think of a school needs to be? What do you expect from a school, madam, sir? What does a school, you expect from a school needs to be? One, academics. Firstly, academics. No, for this age group, they need care first, right? So, yes, we are good with care. Then, academics. Yes, we are giving them the best with academics. Is that what you expect from a school? That's it? No, there is something else, wherein we are looking at the newness of the kids, wherein we have to get them out of all the areas. What are those? Apart from academics, yes. What are those? Making them, we expect a very good spoken skills part from a school, right? Yes, madam, I am not getting yes responses from you, but I know this is what as a parent we expect. Our kid has to speak little English. Being a nursery and LKG student, yes, the kid can try to understand the teacher's English is fine. No, see, suppose a teacher is asking a question, the kid is trying to reciprocate. In my way, the reciprocation is trying to answer the teacher. So this is where I have been visiting the classes, for the couple of days, and really I am very much stunned because see, I am running a school, 2 branches of schools in Hyderabad. I have got very much bewildered, madam. Sir, this is like a very special concern from my end, because I am very much proud and I thought of implementing the same in my schools also there. The thing is, the reciprocation of an LKG and a nursery kid itself is very, welcoming. The teacher is trying to communicate in English and the kid is trying to respond in the same way with yes or no. That itself means the kid is understanding the part. This is where, the LKG student trying to reciprocate is enough. And the next phase comes. Good. Our kid is understanding. No, but what else we need as a parent? Our kid has to speak good English. The next part comes in UKG or to the mid of LKG, the kid is trying to speak in English. This is where we are really trying, our teachers are really trying their level best, because what exactly a teacher means, a teacher should be good at English. That is where we are following, our teachers are following. That means we are not getting a pressure from the kids, but out of the play activities and fun activities, we are trying to motivate the kids. I have seen some fun activities making them do, so that they are starting to try to speak, yes madam, no madam, this is where, a little bit of one-liners I have listened from our kids right from these 2 to 3 days. They have been speaking beautifully. So even in the UKG kids also, I have started looking at the English part, coming up with the wavelength of a very boost for our teachers and for the parents also, if you have observed. And first class, I strongly believe that they can do miracles right from UKG because they understand. From UKG onwards, they can also as well speak in English. So that is what is happening here actually. So, and even with the phonics part, when I was asking them about the spellings part, everybody is very good at phonic sounds even from LKG, like giving them a startup of one-liners, the initial sounds. See, generally phonics is very important in spoken part because the thing is, if at all I am giving them a spelling, say suppose as a parent at home, everybody sits with the kids at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock making them do the homeworks, right? 5 o'clock a mother sits with the kid making them do the homework. So what is the difficulty we find with the mother? Firstly, spellings from UKG madam, right? So that spellings you need not be by-hearted. We have been training our kids. That is what I have spotted because we have been doing that in Hyderabad, but doing it in Gudivada is a very challenging task, and every kid is doing a very best of the phonic sounds over here. The first letter, the second letter, and the UKG kids are doing with the splitting the sounds and doing the spellings also. This really helps them not to go in a traditional way of remembering the spellings actually. Say suppose I have to teach them a spelling of apple. Now, APPLE, 10 times I am telling them apple, that should not be stored in their mind. That is what is called a rotten method and a traditional method wherein the kids should not remember in that way. We have to give them the sounds. That is where they have to know the spellings. It comes from the sounds. So this is where they have taught the kids, and beautifully right from UKG and first class children are splitting the spellings. So one task of making them read the textbook also. I have seen them reading the textbook in between the lines from UKG. So that itself again is, we are doing this right from first standard there in Hyderabad. So I have realized that okay, from UKG itself, actually speaking, the kids over here in nursery and LKG itself, they start writing beautiful, the letters and numbers in between the lines very legibly. I keep wondering, how come? Okay, fine. But still, this is what, sir, actually I have been, ma'am, see, this is what I have been observing, but beautifully you have been shaping them. And then the storytelling also, we have seen a kid over there in LKG. The storytelling part is also really a good thing. And, I thought of giving 2 more incentives and inputs to the parents, to the teachers also, so that right from the next year we will be planning with 2 more, new techniques so that we will start improving with more communication part and all. And then comprehension also. I have noticed the comprehension, listening part, speaking and writing part, the kids are trying to, first standard, right, Uma madam? Yes, first standard kids are writing, they're doing the comprehension, they're trying to frame the paragraphs. The first standard parents here, maybe they should tell me. So even that comprehension, they're doing a good job. Counting and drawing, irrespective, that's something to do with the academics. And then flashcards. I have seen the kids doing the flashcards with the story pictures. We are giving them a story pictures, madam. They're doing they're framing the story using the flashcards. This is again another good step of spoken part. This is what exactly a parent needs from a school, right, madam? So I hope we are giving the best with the spoken part also, and then with the picture composition. If any parent has recognized this picture composition, I'm giving them first standard kids are getting with the picture comprehensions, and the kids are trying to frame the sentences using the pictures. So this is again a very welcoming approach. And lastly but not the least part, with the abacus. We have seen the abacus now. Now, what do you think an abacus is exactly helping? How is it like trying to get us helped? Anybody, any answers from the parent group or somebody? So it's like abacus is nothing but our left. See, for anyone, only one part of the brain will get activated, not the left or the right. Any one left part or right part will be activated with using the part. So about this abacus, 2 parts of the brain, mostly the left part. Say suppose some of them are creative in writing. Have you observed anybody with a left-hander? So that means The left hand, the left part of the brain, for them both brains will be working, but they don't utilize their brain. So it's like, they are more creative. The only thing is, if a kid has one part of the brain, you have seen everybody doing it, except for one or two passing the abacus questions or so. So we are trying to make them activate both part of the brains here. One part of the brain itself, they are doing miracles and wonders if both part of the brain is activated. So that means we can get out more, input from the kids. So this is again, I would suggest to implement this for everybody as a compulsion, sir. Not as a, because I don't know. It is mandatory. If it is mandatory, it's a very good welcoming thing. And hope I have put out all the points over here. And I'm very thankful to all of you. And thank you. Nice.